SIS Pitches, as a company, we facilitate and deal with all kinds of sport surfacing, from our naturals, our hybrids, our synthetic surfaces. We're currently working in the likes of Chile. We've done projects in Iceland, as we will discuss today. We've done projects down in Southeast Asia. So where the project requires, that's where we go. The project in Iceland was a difficult project, a challenging project, something that we always like and we thrive on. When you're combating a country called Iceland, it quite literally has the challenge in its name is plenty of cold temperatures, the challenge with the snow, the ice, and as we say, the frigid temperatures down to minus 16 degrees. Trying to perform and carry out the daily tasks in temperatures, it can be a bit more challenging than a project where it's 12 degrees, for example. So that was the biggest challenge, dealing with the cold. The daylight, it throws a different aspect into it. In the winter time, you're talking, we have 2 hours of natural daylight per day, which is something we can manage and we can work within. Working through the day shift and night shift for the SIS hybrid just allows us to install the system in as efficient time frame as possible. Project in Iceland, we done a full design and construction of a natural football pitch. So from the start to the finish. In the process of obviously the design and the construction, all of the materials that we use in our lower root zone, our upper root zone, and also our gravel drainage section, all the materials are independently tested by OBI to ensure that they conform with industry standards, regulations, but also just to ensure that they're compatible for the country in which we're installing, and that we will all achieve the most successful results out of those materials that we use. We excavated down 450 millimetres down to a formation level. We installed new drainage, new irrigation, a new undersoil heating system, and built up with our lower root zone, upper root zone, and then as we come to the end, we installed our SIS hybrid system.
En við getum haldið þeim gangandi þokkalega vel og við getum sérstaklega með hybridinu þá helst yfirborðið þétt, leikmenn fá grip alltaf, ekki að renna til og þannig getum við spilað við allar aðstæður. Ef við viljum láta gras vaksa hérna, þá náttúrulega þurfum við ljósabúna og þess en miðað við það leikja álag sem gert ráð fyrir hérna, þá munum við alveg ráða auðveldlega við þetta. Við erum venjulega í kringum 6 vikur frá sáningu í fullkomið yfirborð við þessar aðstæður. Hér getum við stillt okkur inn í það hittasta sem við viljum og við ættum að geta náða svo haft frábæra leiki hérna í byrjun næsta tímabils.
You're not getting the strongest growing conditions potentially for the natural grass, and the system really works to support the natural grass, giving the best results, durability, reinforcement and strength, so that the players are uninterrupted by any surface and discrepancies.